Hey guys, y'all all right? Good. Let's make some mussels. This recipe calls for canned tomatoes, but I'm actually growing tomatoes in my garden, so I roasted these in the oven. We're going to begin with 2 tablespoons of butter. Add in a tablespoon of olive oil to a heated pan. Add your onions, and we want to saute these until they're translucent. Make sure you're continuing to stir them in the pan. You want to stir it probably for about a minute or so, and then add in your fresh chopped garlic. You don't want to use the garlic that's already in the jar. You don't want to add any extra moisture to it. So if you can use the fresh garlic, always go with that as an option. Next, we're going to add in some fresh chopped thyme. When you add the herbs to the oil, make sure that you continue to stir the pan because sometimes the herbs will start to pop in the grease or butter, and you want to make sure that you're not getting any of that splatter. Red pepper flakes are always good to give it a little kick. If you do not like spice, you can definitely omit the red pepper flakes or trade in fresh cracked black pepper if you choose. Next, we're going to add in the juice of a half a lemon. This is going to be about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half, and give it a good squeeze. Once you add in that extra juice, make sure that you continue to stir the bottom of the pan so that your vegetables do not scorch. Using a wooden spoon is always good in this environment because it gives you the scraping without damaging your pan. Next, we're going to add in a cup of white wine. You can always transfer the white wine to vegetable broth or chicken broth or even water if you choose. But the white wine is going to give your seafood definitely more flavor. Next, you're going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. If you're on a low sodium diet, this is definitely something that you want to skip, but salt and seafood definitely go together. Next, we're going to add in the tomatoes. I roast the vegetables on parchment paper. As you can see, it just makes it easier to transfer the vegetables from pan to pot, and it also makes cleanup much easier when you do not have to scrub that sheet pan. Give it a good stir, and we want to let this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. You want the alcohol to cook off of the wine, and then you want the tomatoes to thicken. Next, we're going to add in our mussels. When you're choosing mussels, make sure that they are closed. If you notice that any of them may be open, just take it out, give it a tap, and if it closes, you know that the mussel is still alive. If it stays open, it's dead, and it's definitely not something that you want to eat. Make sure that you stir it, get the mussels into a single layer, move it around in the pan, making sure that you have all of that juice and the mussels combined together. Put your lid on, let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then, I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.